Hello and welcome to The Tech Boy, This Week in Tech podcast.
Watching. I really appreciate all you do for the channel. And let me turn on the camera because you don't want to have a repeat. It sounds like I'm just rambling. It's because I am, but don't worry. I took notes for. No, I don't want to brush on. There we go. There's my camera. There you go. Uh-oh. Do not break on me. There we go. Oh, those lights don't work. Okay. Oops. Oh, goody. These lights got disabled. How nice. Anyway, my regular lights got disabled, but you probably won't see that. You'll see that in the video version. But let me start the video recording, and we'll be live. Where is the video recording happening? I can't see. My phone's blocking it. Yes, it's happening. Okay, that's good. All right, hello and welcome to the This Week in the TechBoy podcast. Sorry about all of that. We'll probably leave that in. But welcome. Wait, is it showing my screen? It better be showing my screen. Oh, it's a screen recorder. Okay, I'm just kind of nervous about today's episode because a lot has been happening in the world of the Tech Boy this week, and that's why it's called the This Week in the Tech Boy podcast. And it just stopped recording. Oh, okay, my camera's back. My camera's back. Yes, it's still recording. Okay. It's good. It's good. Okay. All right. So if I haven't welcomed you guys, welcome. I'm scrolling through so I can find Samsung Internet. And today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. We have there you go. Yeah, let's talk about what's in the Tech Boy. What's the Tech Boy? So we have a Buy Me a Coffee that's out now. I think it's like Buy Me a Coffee / Tech Boy ORG. It's going to be in the description below. It's going to help keep the Tech Boy free and to pay for things like cell phones to test. Why is my camera cutting in and out? This is not good. I hope you guys can still hear this, because... Okay, it's still going. Yeah, okay, my camera's back. All right. All right. We talked about Shotcut. How to use your punch hole camera. Those were our 2 articles for this week. I have another one planned, but it seems like no one's reading my new articles. They're good. Articles for a reason. They're written for a reason, so please read them. I know this is our most popular content, but I need some of this more newer content to get read. Speaking of new content, we're now launching sponsored posts. Sponsored post means that we will now have people pay to get on here as a sponsored post. Mostly tech and faith-based companies will be accepted. Anyone who wants to be accepted, please contact me. Remember that your company must be family friendly to be considered, and we will accept payments via Buy Me a Coffee links. But no, not Buy Me a Coffee links. E-gift cards, so vanilla gift cards. This will be useful for us so that we can get to the goal of $400 so we can order new devices for the Tech Boy to test. Our first device that we're looking to test is Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And you may say, oh, that's like $1,000. How are you supposed to get there? But there's one on eBay without an S Pen for $380. And I'm currently in talks to go look for it. So I'm really interested in getting it. So let's get there. And speaking of interested on getting to something, we are now on a new mission to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's called The Road to 1K. And we are now having daily tech tips every episode, every day except Sundays, unless we pre-record one, across all channels. Daily shorts, trying to be 30 seconds, right? Maybe the tech ones will be about 10 seconds long. Um, these episodes are going to garner lots of attention, lots of views, which will build our subscriber count. We've currently switched from 129 subscribers to 135 subscribers in the week that we started the initiative, starting Tuesday, and today is Saturday. So that is good growth, good subscriber growth, and we thank you for the subscribing efforts. So 6 new subscribers. Thank you to all 6 new subscribers and to the 600 people who watched the Alexa video. Thank you. That is the most videos we've got on the road to 1K shorts plan thus far. And we are grateful for your contributions to our um, channel and podcast. And sorry, I haven't posted the most recent podcast episodes on here. I will embed all 3 in a dedicated post. It'll go right up after this has been recorded. Now, I did take notes in this new application called, why is the camera out? Whatever. It's called Soho Notes. It's probably be all the way at the bottom. It's not. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's called Notebook, but it's made by Zoho. You have to sign in with your Zoho account. Let's open it up. I still don't know why the camera is out. Whatever. All right, this is our podcast layout and intro. So we took talk about the road to 1K subs. That's out. We talked about the way monetizing. Oh, and then we're going to talk about capturing reality. Capturing reality is this new application that's really interesting. It will let us have 3D scanning apps. It's made by Epic Games, and hopefully you guys can see it on the screen. Reality scan. That's what it's called. Reality scan, capturing reality. All right, I'm going to open it up. I don't know why the camera's out. It's still recording right. Oh, there I am. I'm back. All right, there we go. We got to unlock up reality scan. There we go. And I scanned a Chick-fil-A cup today. It looks like it's the best scan I've gotten so far. It has a bit of a learning curve towards it, of course, as with all new things. And here's the cup. They're supposed to send me confirmation emails, but they haven't. So here's what we have here. I mean, that's a pretty good 3D model. I didn't get any of the backside, but it's the best of what I've gotten so far. I mean, you can even see the text of it. You can see the table. So this is capturing reality. Unfortunately, it is cloud-based to do the processing for all the pictures. I think it can be done locally, because you can turn on online mode. Here's a box I took outside. Here's the 3D model. And as you can see here, I had too wide of a surface area, so it got the ground and just a little bit of the box. Oh, wow, it supports scroll to zoom. And that is a really good scan of our driveway, by the way. That is actually good. And then there's the box I was trying to scan, but I was scanning too much in. It's launched on Android and iOS. And let's see. In my gallery, I have some of the pre-processing images I screen recorded. They'll be put into the video in post-processing on the left side of your screen. All right, so let's jump back into our show notes and find out what's next. Come on, show notes. Oh, there we go. Yes. You're not ready for that? So we're going to talk about general news, tech news. The Pixel tablet launched. I launched a vlog to discuss Pixel tablet at Best Buy. Going, let's see if I found it or not. That will be coming out. So, the Pixel tablet, I can't tell you that because then it would kind of spoil if I got to it or not. But I did get to see some new laptops, a really good $600 laptop. I got my hands on the Surface Studio Core i5 model at Best Buy. Um, you know, unfortunately, no USB-A ports. Tell me, what do you guys think about USB-A ports? Are they dead? Are they going away? What do you think we should do? Let's see if anyone wants to come on and chat. And no one's here. All right, so no USB-A ports on the Surface, but I also got to see some budget laptops, and the screens were awful, but they did have USB-A ports, and they were running Windows 11 in S mode instead of Chrome OS, which is what I thought it was running until I saw the the sticker at the top that said Windows 11 Home in S mode. S mode just means that it's a lockdown version, only install apps from the Microsoft Store, which has gotten significantly better since Windows 10, but you can always get out of S mode if you want to install something else. Oh, and I want to test something here. If anyone wants FRP unlocking, tell me in the comments. Especially if you live in Houston, I'm thinking about starting an FRP unlocking service. Last year, iMobile sent me their software so I could unlock stuff via FRP so I can put it to good use. Maybe have discounted rates for people who live in Houston, of course. Of course, you'd have to pay for shipping, probably $10, $25 in the bag. Of course, payment method, Visa, gift card. All right. And speaking of articles, thanks you for reading my articles. Ever since we switched the layout of the site, we forgot to put on the what's it called, tracking analytics code. But since we installed the code, which was a little over a week ago, we've had over 600 visitors here and are calculated to receive over 20,000 clicks a year. 20,000 clicks a year. That's very impressive. I'm very glad with that count. And let's see if we can make it 30,000 clicks a year by the end of this year. And of course, Motorola released the new Razr, and I have to say, it looks very impressive. Now, the cameras aren't that good. It looks like Samsung's cameras are pretty much a bit better per Mr. Mobile. But what I do like is what Samsung can add, which is what Google may be adding onto their Pixel 8 Pro, which is one of the reasons I don't have a Pixel, is desktop mode to the Z Flip, because Motorola added ready for wireless to their phone, and that is amazing. Even though it's laggy, it's going to force Samsung to probably push a One UI update to its existing Flip series of devices to add at least wireless DeX, because wireless DeX doesn't really require anything. I mean, come on, the Tab S6 Lite, that doesn't even have a fingerprint scanner. Okay, the Tab S6 Lite retails for about $200, has DeX regular because of its USB, and of course, it's a tablet, so it can put DeX on its own screen for $200, something that not even the iPads can do. They have Stage Manager, but only some of them, whatever. Something that not even iPads can do, but Samsung could probably push an update to the Z Flip 4 and 3 to include wireless DeX. I'm not sure if the USB-C ports include video out for the Z Flip series, but if they do, Samsung can definitely also include wired DeX as well to improve competition. The new Razr also has a wider cover display, and I think the cameras are flush with the screen or something like that. So wider cover display, which should be good for battery life because you can get more done. And per a quote I saw on Mr. Mobile from Motorola that said that if you're not going to interact with the outer screen, the flipping cover screen, then you might as well get a candy bar normal phone. So there's that. And oh, I forgot about this. I have a new Nerf gun video out on the main channel talking about why, not this Nerf gun, but some Nerf gun from a video is the worst Nerf gun of all time. Please check it out. I'm getting some pretty good traffic. And also, this is going to be premiering, well, if you're watching this, it doesn't matter, but, oh, I guess if you're live streaming, this will be premiering in video format after soon I edit it. Oh, and now let's get to the show notes. Oh yes, one last thing until we wrap up. This isn't the last thing, but you'll probably want to leave because all I'll say is this is something that has united the nation up, down. Just, it's something that has truly united the nation. It is something that has proven the existence of creationism over evolution. Speaking of, there's an answer Genesis widget, because if that was true, if the fittest were to survive in natural selection, well, natural selection as well, but like over millions of years, this wouldn't have happened. It also proves that we have free will, because this wouldn't have happened. It is the number one worst song of all time. The worst song of all time. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. And because I have to hear it, you have to hear it too. Of course, for copyright reasons, and so I don't violate the Geneva Conventions, you're only going to hear a little bit of it. And actually, I'll even show you the best part of the song, according to some people. How on earth did they get a Vivo mark? Look, I'm just going to disregard that. Let's full screen this, look at that beautiful Mac. It's the Mac before the storm. There we go. Oh, we can't skip the ads. Oh, I forgot about this. We have to talk about YouTube's ad blockers, which I don't have one with them because that. Oh, yeah. Whatever. All right, we've got a school. See if I could scroll up. Oh, there we go. That's the greatest part of the.
I came flying here for you to see and hear what I found. Remember the swamp? Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, wham, chicka, wham.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Look, I ran a station at school, and only 2 or 3, probably before, people were able to finish the station hearing the song from 00 to 204, which coincidentally was the best part of the song, agreed by millions, and has united the nation. This should honestly be our national anthem, because instead of people kneeling or standing at attention or waving their hand over their heart, do you know what they do? They'd get up and run, and it would be everybody, even the people who can't run. Okay, I mean, people were saying this song is actually miraculous in the comments. Like, it caused my deaf grandmother to hear. It caused my lame grandmother to walk. It caused my dead grandmother to get up and turn off and to run into a car because we played it at a funeral. It caused my deaf grandmother to get up and say, "Turn that music off." I mean, it even brought people out of coma. So honestly, this song is unified song that is one of the best songs created by mankind, and is also proof of creation and natural free will, because if we didn't have free will, none of this ever would have been invented. And also proves Western greatness, because in other cultures, I don't know if this would be allowed to exist. But as promised, here's the best part of the song. Great part. No, we don't want to hear another song. Oh, still talking. Still. Uh-oh. Did I end this? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's check our. Show notes. I forgot to write this down in the show notes because I was going to talk about it today. But I agree with YouTuber Tech TV. What's his name? He's the guy with all the iPhone reviews. He's right now in the Philippines. He doesn't live there. He's traveling there. Tech TV something. He made the case against ad blockers, and we're going to react to him now. He's in my notifications, hopefully. Oh, Tyler Tech. That's his name.
I'm going to upset some of you today. I'm going to tick off some of you. And you know what? I am perfectly happy with that, okay? These are the people I want to tick off because I know...
All right. Good intro. I think that's the background. He's probably using Starlink. It's in a video before.
Well, ad block is kind of a touchy subject for a lot of you, but it's some...
And of course, those listening to audio, I don't know if you can hear the shared audio, but right now I'm just listening to Tyler Tech. So if you want to turn off...
thing that I think we need to talk more about, and a lot of YouTubers are hesitant to, and YouTube is actually going to start doing something about it soon. And YouTube makes a lot of stupid decisions, in my opinion, but this is actually not one of them. Let's be...
Speaking of ad blocks, you can use ad block on our website because we don't have ads.
Again. So there's been some rumors brewing that YouTube is considering blocking ad blockers from their site, which essentially means that they're...
I forgot to mention this. In the wake of all the Reddit shutdowns, only one forum stands strong, and that forum is Christian tech creators. So any Christian tech creators that want to join, just join. It's called All Christian Tech Creators. It's for Christian tech creators like me to share content with each other so we can grow our channels. And I guess this will be part of the road to 1K. Christian tech creators. It's a subreddit for Christian tech creators, YouTubers, bloggers. It's
coming up with more...
Of course, you must be family friendly, no cussing, anything like that allowed, okay? What about Instagram, TikTok, whatever, accounts as well, as long as they have a slight focus on tech, Christian lifestyle tech, whatever, half and half, like what I do. So
ways, more algorithms, and viewing detectors to figure out, is someone using an ad
you share your own
blocker while
content.
using our
I've
site?
shared
And
my
if so,
content.
the videos aren't going to function for those people. And I'm sure a lot of people that use ad block regularly are thinking, oh, this is terrible, this sucks. Or if YouTube wants me to keep using their site, they better not do that, because if they start forcing me to watch ads, then I'm not going to use YouTube. Good is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? YouTube is fine with people who don't watch ads leaving.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. Like, if you leave YouTube, you're saving them money. It still costs money to serve ads. It still costs money to access the site. It still costs money to do lots of things: host the servers, host the domain, etc.
The website. That's okay, because believe it or not, it is not free for YouTube to exist. I know a lot of you like to think it is, or just think that, oh, well, Google is just some big company. YouTube will always be here. YouTube will always exist. And the truth is, I think you're all taking it completely for granted. It is very, very rare to find any website that lets you upload over like 8K video at 60 frames a second, HDR. You can upload as many high resolution, high frame rate, high dynamic range videos as you want to YouTube, and they will hold it forever. And not only that, within an hour or so of processing, that video can be viewed anywhere on the planet for free. And if it gets enough views, YouTube will literally start paying you to upload content. I love that this is my job.
Yeah, that's amazing. YouTube pays you, well, him, not me, him to upload stuff to their site for free, so other people can watch it for free, unless they join or use YouTube Premium. That's just amazing, honestly.
And yes, this makes me a little bit biased on the topic, but I think even looking at it objectively, you have to understand where YouTube is coming from. They have to be...
Yeah, even if you're just a watcher, not a YouTuber, you get access to a free repository of technology, okay? More than any encyclopedia in the world. Video encyclopedia, to be precise. More than any largest hosting site. You access it, you see two, maybe 1-2 ads, right? And you get all this free information. And if you don't want to watch it, the information, then you can leave and use like Vimeo, Rumble, Facebook Live. Oh, speaking of Facebook, if anyone, well, no.
Buying not just cloud storage, but also backed up cloud storage in case one of their servers go out, and prepare for people to upload terabytes upon terabytes of video files every single minute.
And of course, I have to scan through those terabytes and terabytes of video files for illicit or illegal material. What else? Probably banned words to scan for the monetization. On top of like when those things go live, you have to access the Premiere chat, the comments, the timestamps now, timestamps from the person, and timestamps from random users. And now shorts, comments, replies, downloads, clips, shorts, live streaming. That costs money. Of course, scanning to make sure that there aren't any minors live streaming like me, because they thought I was 13, but I'm not. So that's a whole issue. And of course, what he's gonna say, making the content accessible on any platform, from your tiny little 6.5-inch screen to your 65-inch
24 hours a day, there are people uploading hundreds
In
of
every
terabytes
country.
of videos to YouTube, and YouTube has to make this
phones, from
watchable and
devices.
streamable to TVs, smartphones, tablets, laptops, everywhere.
Could you imagine if, say, like Netflix allowed this and people just uploading like their movies, right, for free, and Netflix paid them if they got enough views to upload their movies for free, and people complained about the ads. Like, if you don't want the ads, like, yeah, okay. I'm not that against ad block because I had one on before. And they're also good for, like, I don't know, like church presentations or reacting to stuff, which in that case you can use a video downloader, which I'm going to show you. It's on GitHub. It's called Seal. Seal, GitHub, Android APK. Completely safe. I use it. It's on my phone. But
Across the planet.
or you can just download it from YouTube Premium. Of course, you have to continue to say subscribe. So I don't think it downloads an MP4 because that would be a mess. Because then people just download like all of YouTube onto their phone, and well, not all of it, but like most of the stuff onto their phone, and then just unsubscribe from YouTube Premium. Just keep using the same trial accounts for free and just kind of
for free and maintain all of that server space and maintain all of your data, who's commenting things, holding all of that storage, who's liking things. And the vast majority of people who are using YouTube are not paying for YouTube Premium. So I understand ads suck. I'm not trying to tell you today.
And YouTube Premium, like, it's only $6.99, $12.99. Also, a month, not counting YouTube TV, which is probably most of the revenue. Ads can actually be useful sometimes, in my opinion. The ads, you can watch them, you can find interesting products, you can find scams, it's good for content. So, it's a trade-off.
That ads are a good thing or that you should enjoy watching ads. I hate commercials, by the way. That's why I've never paid for cable TV. I will not buy the Hulu plan with ads. I will not buy Netflix with ads. I just hate the idea of watching commercials before my content. But that's why I pay for YouTube Premium, is because I see the value in the site, and a portion of your YouTube Premium membership goes towards the creators you're watching. And I have canceled a lot of memberships. I don't pay for iCloud. I don't pay for Netflix. I don't even pay for Amazon Prime. But YouTube Premium is one of those rare things that I do pay for, because I know that it's not necessarily just supporting a big billion-dollar, trillion-dollar company like Google, but a lot of that membership, in fact, probably most of it, is going towards individuals. It's going towards content creators. When you sign up for Netflix or Disney Plus, that's going to the big conglomerate company, and sure, through some trickle-down logic, I guess that goes towards the staff and the people that make the shows, like the cinematographers and the screenwriters and stuff. But with YouTube, it's a lot more direct. You watch your favorite content creator, that premium membership goes towards them. But if you don't want to pay for YouTube Premium because it's too expensive or whatever, then the compromise for free is you have to watch some ads. That's how YouTube is able to keep this site for free. That's how YouTube is able to let millions of people across the planet make a living off of making videos like this, which I think is valuable. We get to be more honest. I get to say what I want. Sure, there's sometimes censorship on YouTube, but for the most part, in a lot of subjects or fields, you can say whatever you
He's in tech, not
want about a Pixel phone or about a movie or a TV show that came out, and you don't have to worry about some publisher picking up you or hiring you. No, you can just throw it out there. Even if you're not monetized, you can broadcast yourself. I wish they would bring back that slogan. It was very powerful. And the ads, while annoying as they may be, are what enable this site to function. If we didn't have ads, or if more and more people start using ad blockers, YouTube is going to have to start cracking down on these content creators. And I know ad block is not illegal in most countries, and I can't stop any of you from
I've never actually bought anything from a YouTube ad, so
using it. If you choose to use it, you can, but you are taking away revenue from your favorite content creators. The people you love to watch are now making less because of your choice of, well, I don't want to put up with ads. And YouTube needs to make some form of revenue in order for us content creators to have a place to publish our ideas and thoughts, whether that's a small content creator or a big one. And because a lot of content creators aren't making enough from ad revenue, that's what pushes them to do sponsorships and brand deals, which gets more and more annoying as more and more channels start to do it and start telling you about the same old VPNs at the end of the day, or the same old website creation tools. You start to get sick of all those sponsorships, and they're a bit harder to bypass. You got to find some different ad blocker that also blocks the YouTube ads and also skips through the YouTube sponsorship segments.
On most popular videos, I'm not on desktop, but if you have, it's the little hump thingy that shows the most watched maybe you'll see it. Whatever. It should come up, right? Well, most people just skip past the sponsorship. So say, oh, and thinking of grocery stores, that reminds me of Good Ranchers. And then the it's gonna have a hump here. Enter Code Cooper for 20% off on Good Ranchers. And then there's gonna be like Valley here. Oh, you probably can't see. Hump, Valley, hump here for enter Cooper for 20% off. Okay, and now back to grocery stores. Then you'll have so hump, Valley, hump, etc. You can just skip through that, or you can just be like up. Enter Cooper. All right, back to the content. So yeah, so that's a waste
Good
of
enough,
time.
the ads have to be pushed harder for it to be worth it for the advertisers. If the click-through rate gets progressively lower, which it does when you use an ad blocker, or it does when you skip through the sponsored section, then the YouTuber has to start pushing harder, or the brand has to start inclining more and more on your content. So in case you're wondering, why is...
Yeah, I mean, one way that what's his name, Mr. Who's the Boss does it is if his video is sponsored by someone like Huel, he'll wear a white shirt and it says Huel on it, right? And he'll just be wearing it throughout the entire video. And then he's so upbeat, right? Whatever. He'll always put something on the side. Wait. Whatever. He'll and then while the thing's blowing, he'll go and box everything else and he'll be like, all right, and now on to step 12, right? And we have our 2 coffee pots. Let's check them out. And I use just coffee pot. I put some good food from Huel or used honey as a ticket thingy, whatever it's for. And then he'll tell you about his sponsorship while he's watching. Saying, "Oh wow, look, it's coffee. Ooh, wow, oh tea. Ooh, this tea's better out of the smart coffee pot. Yum yum or whatever."
YouTube putting 2 unskippable ads before my videos now? It's because there's a growth of ad blockers. Because if the click-through rate is not good enough on the displayed ads,
also,
which it goes...
Question for you guys. Do you guys get ads on my videos? I've noticed that on my personal account. I'm subscribed to myself, of course. I'm actually starting to see my shorts get pushed to me instead of 2 days. I don't have notification bells on. It's being pushed on the same day, which is good for CPM and advertising. It just means my channel's been growing. Thank you. But do you guys see ads on my videos? I know that sometimes you can see ads on videos that aren't monetized. None of my videos are monetized because I'm not big enough, which they changed monetization to now include 500 subscribers instead of 1,000. So look, we're basically... Wait. I have my handy, trusty calculator here. We have 135 subscribers and okay. 135 divided by 500. Oh, about 3% there. 30% there. I hope you can see 0.27. Second off. But of course we need more watch time hours. So please watch this full podcast episode even if it is boring and you could care less. Thank you.
Way down when you use an ad blocker, then you're basically pushing off those ads onto other people. So the people who don't use ad blockers have to put up with more ads now because of you. So what I'm trying to say...
Samsung Internet includes ad blockers.
Is to those people out there that are using ad blockers or are annoyed by the concept of YouTube finding out a way to block those ad blockers, is that thank God most of the planet is not doing what you're doing. Because if everybody thought the way you were, then you wouldn't have a service. Like, that defeats the whole point of the ad blocker. You wouldn't be watching videos on YouTube in the first place because YouTube couldn't exist, or they would have to start making it way harder on us by like charging people to upload content or charging you extra money to view content.
All right, let's think about this. Charging people to upload content doesn't really make sense. But how about charging people? How about like if they go over 100 videos? Well, of course that won't work because incognito, etc. But charging people to comment and like that's potential. Charging people for views, that's also potential. Which also would make sense. Keep premieres spam free. So
1080p. Right now, I don't think we realize how easy we have it. You can watch 4K content on YouTube for free. You can watch as many videos as you want for free. If it gets more and more expensive and harder to maintain this site with growing resolutions and more people using it, then they won't let you use it unlimited. They won't let it be free, and they might have to start turning it into more of a pay to access certain features. Maybe they start paywalling the comment section, or you can't type in the live chat without signing up to YouTube Premium. I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be free for everybody, but the use of ad blockers pushes them more towards that less fun scenario where it's no longer free, because running this site logistically, just its reality, can't be done for free. So as annoying as the ads are, they enable it to be accessible to the masses.
Let me just check. If anyone's on and listening. Nope, just me, myself, and I. Okay, well, if anyone comes on and listens...
and because YouTube, a lot of the time, does not run at a profit, there's a very real scenario where if we keep using ad blockers, they'll just shut the site down or make it way less desirable to the point that you don't even want to use it, and I'm not able to keep posting content for you guys, and I'll have to move somewhere else.
I don't think they'd shut the site down. Maybe they'd make it harder for long-form content, but this short-form content...
Or post substantially less content or find a different line of work. And maybe some of you are happy with that, in which case I'm perfectly fine with you not watching my content. If this video convinces some of you out there using ad blockers to not watch my channel, that's to my benefit. I don't care how many views I get or how many likes I get. If you're pushing away ads from yourself so that more people can watch them and get annoyed by them and handle most of the website, then I don't want you watching my channel. That's totally fine with me. Go use a different site. Stop using YouTube. And sure, some of you are probably thinking, oh, now we're gonna find a way to bypass the ad block for YouTube. Sure, okay, game on. Find a more complicated way to steal from your favorite content creators, and then I hope that YouTube responds by finding a way to block that. Can you really blame YouTube as a business for trying to preserve the revenue stream for a very, very large site that is not cheap to operate? Seriously, think of all the money that they pay out to content creators. Your favorite channels, they have to pay all of them, and they have to work with advertisers, work with the cloud storage providers. All of that money is being spent, and then someone comes in and says, yeah, I want all of this for free. Can you really blame them for trying to stop you? I get from your own selfish perspective, you can say, oh, that's annoying because I don't want to watch ads. Okay, that's a very surface level, basic template complaint. I get that. Can you complain at all that YouTube is trying? What's your logic? YouTube should just make no money and give all of this service for free and no ads. That's all I'm asking for. Realize how unreasonable of a request that is? Or are you that dense? I don't understand what your end goal is. Are you just thinking that YouTube has way too much money and they'll be fine if I use an ad blocker, but just hopefully no one else uses an ad blocker? It's a very selfish way of doing things. In my opinion, morally, at least legally, it's not the same thing. But when it comes down to morals and ethics, it's the exact same logic of shoplifting. Just like picking up a candy bar or picking up a small drink and hiding it when you're at a 7-Eleven or a grocery store. Yeah, just pickpocket, just steal some stuff, because will Walmart or 7-Eleven or wherever you're grocery shopping, are they going to go bankrupt because you steal one candy bar? No, they'll be fine. That doesn't make it right, though, and I think people need to have the same logic towards ad blockers, even if it's not necessarily illegal because of some technical loophole that they can figure out. Well, technically I'm allowed to do that, but don't be so obsessed with legalism, whether or not it is against the law or is it, because there's definitely some things that you can do that are wrong within the sides of the law, and I think most of us can agree there are things that you can do which are justified or right outside of the law, but I just can't see a single argument online that justifies the use of ad blockers. Okay, you're in a financial position where you can't sign.
We're also in positions to justify the use of ad blockers, reacting content that you've probably already watched. Let's say that if you're displaying it to a large crowd or event, and you don't want some weird or inappropriate ad to come up, if you're in school, etc., then yeah, that'd be a position to have an ad blocker.
Sign up for YouTube Premium, I get it. You don't need to sign up, but that's why the ads are there. It's another form of payment. You sit through the annoying commercial, you hit the skip button, it's frustrating, it gets old, but just because you can't afford something, that doesn't give you the right to steal it or take it or not have to pay for it, right? And that's why I think more people should stop using ad blockers so that content creators can be supported and individuals on a site like YouTube or wherever can have a voice, can be able to express their opinions on products and services. And thanks to YouTube having a partner program that reimburses this time we put into our videos, we can support our lifestyles, we can support our cost of doing business, and support our loved ones by making content like this so that we can designate more time towards the content creation. Yes, I complain about a lot of YouTube's decisions, but I think we don't give them enough credit for this amazing creation of a website that lets you express how you're feeling, document your experiences, and create this very educational site that teaches people about investing, about technology, how to use products, how to use software. A lot of people don't even have to go to colleges or trade schools or universities anymore because they can just watch courses for free on YouTube. And yeah, they had to watch a couple of ads, but that was a lot cheaper than getting into student loan debt and having to spend 4 years like at room and board and paying professors and teachers and doing all this homework. No, they can just watch individual creators that teach them in the most educational way possible, and they learn about what the best value is for a purchase.
And you still have access to those creators by commenting or paying a small fee to get to access to the creators' exclusive website or Patreon or whatever. So yeah.
Decision, or how to invest their money and how retirement funds work and what things to avoid in the investment space, or even the more basic things like I've used YouTube for how to light a pilot light or how to fix an AC unit or how to fix a lawnmower. All of this very, very valuable education that wouldn't be here if it weren't for
what's it called? Crown Financial people, some Christian financial group that comes on the video said to use YouTube to do what he's saying, like fix pilot lights, AC, etc., to save money instead of calling a professional. So
annoying ads or YouTube in the first place having an infrastructure so that anybody in the world can post content, and typically the better content that is more valuable or more interesting gets more views, gets more shares, and rises to the top so that other people can find that valuable information. This is a really cool thing we've got going here, and I think the ad block is just taking away from that. It's belittling it and acting like it's not that valuable, it's not that important, and it's okay if it dies off. Let's not worry about that. I don't agree with that. I'm going to be very, very upset if YouTube makes it almost impossible to use this site without a membership, because then I definitely think the value of the free aspect of it and the accessibility of it is lost. So that's why I'm totally fine with ticking off you ad block users. I want you to be ticked off. I want you to be mad, and I want you to really like struggle with that decision internally. But do any of you agree with me out there? How many of you sign up for YouTube Premium? If it's too expensive for you, I highly recommend the family plan and finding a bunch of people in your personal life to kind of all pay for it shared. That's what me and my family do. It ends up costing us about $4.50 a month, and we get downloads from YouTube, we get no ads, and you get YouTube Music included along with that, which basically serves the purpose of a Spotify Premium or Apple Music. And I've been loving YouTube Music, by the way. It's been working great for me. So I think it's a great membership. That's why it's pretty much the only one I'm subscribed to. And yeah, I'm probably biased because I'm a YouTuber, but I just think it's an overall incredible deal. Feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And thank you to everybody.
all right, thank you, Telesov Tech, for that reaction, and I agree with most of the things he said in that video. And before you leave, I'm gonna leave you with a special teaser. Look in the video description below. I reacted to someone named Jordan. Those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's all. So until for now, God bless. Tech talk to you later. And I'm probably going to have a editing talk, whatever. That's going to be live streams over on Spaces. Right, so until now, God bless America, pray for the nation, etc. Talk to you later. Okay, I gotta hit that button. Stop. All right, finally. All right. Stop. All right, finally.